All right, we are live. I hope I'm heard and my voice is coming clear. Shalom to you, everyone. Let me know, please, if my sound is coming good and you hear me from your side. Everything is good? All right. Today, our topic is about politics and about the coming war. The news, everybody's speaking about war with Israel, between Israel and Iran. And, news is not really what's in the ground happening. Uh, Let us put something on the screen for you. Now, for sure, you don't have to agree with me, and who cares if you agree or not. Let us go to the map and see what the news showing. Yeah, this is the map here. This is Israel. I hope you can see my screen. Can you see it? You see the map? All right. So this is the map here. And like I wish I have tools here, like this program don't allow me to, like if I draw in the screen, you will not be able to see the program I'm using to broadcast. So I can explain more. Anyway, the distance between Iran and Israel is not really too much big, not like in the war we have today, where weapon they can go really far distance. So the distance between Iran and Israel, there's only, let us say, Iraq and Jordan. So if the Iranian, they hit a missile from the Iranian borders to Iraq, it can reach very fast, actually, into Israel. Will take maybe a few minutes. Iran do not need to actually to shoot a missile from Iran. They can even do it from Iraq because there's a lot of forces in Iraq belong to Iran. Iraq, thanks to the American, today is totally under the control of the Iranian Shia regime. So Iraq today is Iran. Plus, because of the help of the American and Obama, because Obama is a Shia, Iran now is in Syria. And, the distance between Syria, the border of Syria and Israel is zero. Literally zero, So Iran, they can launch missiles from Syria, from Iraq, and the other location for sure, they have inside Israel, they have Hamas, but I assume Hamas now is not in the situation they can even fight. And they have here Al-Houthi. This area here, the sensitive area here, is a very bad area for international community because those they can distort all kind of trade, business, and ship is being used for trade and import and export between all countries around the world. So they can close this area, easy. Plus Iran can close all the oil supply coming from countries like Emirat, Qatar, Bahrain, and Kuwait. All what they need to do, I don't know if any of you remember, you can read about it in history. During the war with Iraq, there was a very famous tactic in the war by putting something it's not like a bomb in the water. So when the ship will be going in the water and suddenly boom. So those are floating bombs, have like kind of nails, and when the ship hit the bomb, will push the nail inside the bomb and the bomb will explode, and the ship usually either is going to be totally destroyed and sink or partially destroyed. So the Iranian they can cause a big problem for the international community for sure if they stop the oil source. We have a major oil supplier, Kuwait, Qatar, especially gas, and Emirat. Oman is not too much. So the only one really, even Saudi Arabia, actually, their oil will be disturbed because the Saudi, if they could not import through the Persian Gulf, they have to use the Red Sea. And if the Red Sea is blocked by the Shia Houthi fighters, then even the oil of Saudi Arabia is not going to be able to be shipped anywhere, unless they try to ship it through Israel. So things is going to be very complicated, and is going to affect the whole world for when it's come to oil and gas and energy supply. And that, if the war happened, I believe the oil price will go so crazy. Depend on how bad the the war will go. However, now let us go to check what is the situation for Israel. I believe the Israeli, they want this war to happen. It's not the Iranian who want it. You notice, like last week, the Israeli, they attack a building. It's not really the Iranian embassy. It is 1 centimeter away from the Iranian embassy. And there was a meeting for a bunch of terrorists from Jihad al-Islami and the Iranian regime. This is the official website of Hezbollah. And here they have videos. They are so proud about what the Hamas did in Gaza. So they call it the flood of Al-Aqsa. Here other archive of attacking Israel. All of it is about hate and killing, and this is very hate motivated group. And for sure what motivates them for the war and for killing is Islam. Islam is the fuel of this hate. All of them, they agree in one thing. Like the Shia and the Sunni, they hate each other. They hate each other to death. In fact, if the war happened now, Saudi Arabia will be #1 supporter to Israel. I assure you that. And Emirat. Not because we like the Jews, but because Muslim, Sunni, and Shia, they hate each other way more than they hate the Jews and the Christians. I assure you that. Hezbollah killed hundreds of thousands of Muslim Sunni in Syria in the last 10 years. I am not exaggerating if I say even 1 million, maybe, if not more. There is 4 million, most of them are Muslim Sunni. They run away from Syria because of Hezbollah. Those are Sunni, not Shia. So the hate between the two groups is massive, is beyond any fixing, and it goes in the root all the way back to the time of Muhammad, where the Muslim Sunni, they joined the Umayyad family who killed the grandsons of Muhammad. And the Shia, they worship Muhammad and his family. The Muslim Sunni, they worship Umayyad and his family. And they are willing to spit at the family of Muhammad every day, every second for the sake of that family. So until now, the hatred is beyond imagination. Like you see Hamas leaders who they are Sunni, they are greeting Iran, praising Iran, but this is all, we know what it is. Those groups, they don't have an ethic. They knew that the only one is supporting them is Iran. So we praise the dog is feeding us. Whoever the master, we kiss his hand. So now, if the war happened, and I say, I don't think Iran will dare to attack really Israel. I think that will be a big mistake for the Iranian to do, because that will be the let's say the priceless opportunity for Israel to destroy all the nuclear facility Iran has in their territory. And I believe strongly that the Israeli, they have the capability of doing so. But the Iranian, they don't have capability of hurting Israel badly. In fact, it might do the opposite. Because as soon they attack Israel, I assure you there's many countries will jump into the field, starting from USA, which is nobody can ignore. And even Saudi Arabia will support Israel. As I said, not because they love the Jews, but because they hate the Shia, and Iran is their number one enemy. In fact, all those countries, they signed peace agreement with Israel for a very simple reason. It was Iran. Emirat, Emirat don't have borders with Israel, so why they are going to be interested in any way, any mean, of a peace agreement? What do you mean? What does that mean? Nothing. Peace agreement? Like, are you even at war with them? Like, is the Emirati ever been at war with the Israeli? No. What about Bahrain? Bahrain is a small, tiny island. Majority of it is Shia, and Iran was going to take it off, actually, take it, swallow it. And this is why the Saudi, they make this bridge. I don't know if you can see in the map. Maybe if we go to image in the map here, you will see a bridge. This bridge is connecting Saudi Arabia into Bahrain. The purpose of this bridge is to give extra protection to Bahrain. The majority of the country are Shia, and they love Iran. So Saudi Arabia is terrified. If the Iranian took Bahrain, that is really horrible. And they can take it in 15 minutes. I'm not even exaggerating if I say 10 minutes. Especially the major of the population are Shia, and they support Iran. Bahrain, in order to maintain the, let us say, the number of Sunni in the island, they are even giving visas to people from Pakistan, from Bangladesh, Muslim Sunni. They bring, they don't even have soldiers in Bahrain. They bring soldiers, they hire soldiers from Pakistan, and they give them good salary. And if you serve in the army for a certain number of years, they offer you citizenship. And for sure, there is no way a person from Pakistan will refuse that. They will love it, right? Pakistan is a very poor country, is a very horrible condition. In Bahrain, they will have a good salary, and they will get citizenship. So they give them citizenship only because they are Muslim Sunni. So Bahrain, if a war happened, Bahrain and Emirat will be the first one to be eaten alive. The Emirati, like whatever people they say, Emirat is advanced. Emirat is a very small, tiny island. It's like a peninsula, let us say, a kind of island. Very small, very tiny, and there is no population. They don't even population. They don't have anything. Emirat, they spend hundreds of billions of dollars in the last few years buying weapons from USA, from France, from every war supplier, because their concern is the Shia. They are extremely terrified. And look what will happen now if war erupt between Iran and Israel. Emirat will go bankruptcy. Emirat will go bankruptcy. Another way, all business in Emirat will stop. You see, Emirat, look how close it is to Iran. I don't know if you can see the distance. It's nothing, In fact, Iran already took an island belonging to Emirat. It's called Abu Musa. So a few years ago, if any of you was in Emirat, you might remember that Emirat, they have, like in the airport area, they have like 25,000 cars for free. Just take it if you want. Nobody want to take it. Because people, they run away. There's no work. There's no business. There's no jobs. People drop their cars and go back home. Nobody will buy their cars. If you want to say it, nobody will buy it. The whole country is foreigners, and everybody is leaving. There's no work. There's no job. There's nothing. If the war happened, Emirat is going to face the most worst time ever since this country created by the British intelligence. All those countries are not even countries. Emirat, Bahrain, Qatar, those are not countries. Many of you even older than Qatar itself. Like I think Qatar is created in 1975 maybe, or 78, something like this. Those countries are not, they never been a country, but the British intelligence, they bring someone, they can control, they can use, they can abuse, they make him a king. The same as they did with Jordan. Like Jordan, the Jordanian so-called king, this potato, in fact now, I don't know if you are watching the news, the majority of the country is Palestinians, almost 80%. Even the son of the king, he married a Palestinian woman, hoping that will make the Palestinian don't revolt against the coming king, you know. So then the father himself, you know, he married a Palestinian. So the king, he married a Palestinian. Sorry, the son now, he married a Saudi. Sorry, not a, because they are bankrupt. They don't have money. So anyway, so this country here is facing a very hard time. Economy, population. The Arab is very few. The Arab, the Bedouin, when I say the Arab, I mean the Bedouin. Those who they are coming from so-called Palestine, they are the majority. So who is left in this country to defend the king and his gang? The only one left is the Bedouin tribes, but they are little minority, and the people from Chechen Republic. There's a good number of people who came during the war with the Russian from the Chechen Republic, and they live in Jordan, and they are citizen now. In fact, most of the guards, the special guard of the king of Jordan, they are from the Chechen Republic, from the people of Qadarov. Those are the dogs of the king of Jordan. So if you notice, just last week, the English government, they rushed into Jordan, and they were negotiating about how to support Jordan. The Israeli, they allowed even the Jordanian to open line of supply to send to Gaza. All of this is just to save the Jordanian king. So he will look like he is doing something. He is helping Gaza. He is against Israel, you know, in the front of the population, which is majority of it is Palestinians. When I say Palestinian, I don't mean really Palestinians. I mean those who call themselves Palestinians. So Jordan is on the verge of collapse. The king is in a very bad position. This country is bankrupt. I mean, they don't even have water to drink. If anyone live here in Jordan, from Jordan, he can tell you, especially in the summertime, they can't even flush the toilet seat. They don't have water for their poo-poo. No water, no money, no oil, no gas, no agriculture, no farming, no trees, nothing. The country is bankrupt. The only supply was for this country is when the Saudi, the Emirati, the Bahraini, the Kuwaiti allowed the Jordanian to work in the Gulf. But the Jordanian king, because he was stupid, when the war in Iraq happened between Saddam Hussein and Kuwait, he joined with Saddam Hussein because he's greedy. And he said to himself, I will join with the winner. And since then, Jordan as a country in the verge of collapse. The Kuwaiti, they kicked every single Palestinian, Jordanian out of their land. Saudi did the same. Emirati did the same. They kicked them out in a massive way. And until now, to get a visa if you are a Jordanian, you want to work in those countries, a mission is almost impossible. So I'm giving you an idea about the situation in the territory. Everywhere around you here, this is the land of hell. The Middle East is the land of hell. Syria is burning. There's at least 300 to 400 groups of terrorism center in Syria. Imagine. Even from China, even Chinese terrorists, they have centers in Syria right now. The Russian took a big part of Syria. They took all the green area here in the coast area. All the green area here, see, is under the control of the Russian. The port of Latakia, the port of Tartus, airport, port, I mean, a lot of things. The Russian, they forced the Syrian government to sign contract to control their massive supply of phosphate. The phosphate exists in Syria, is a very good quality to make uranium. Syria is number 3 in the world of supplying phosphate. Not number 4, not number 5. It's number 3. And the Russian now, they control all that territory. To be sure that the uranium there will go to the pocket of Putin and the Russian. And that agreement, nobody can change it. Nobody dare. The Russian will eat you alive. So this country here is messed up. Iran took apart. Russia took apart. Erdogan took apart. Terrorists took apart. Totally messed up. And not to forget the American and the Kurdish, they took a big part too. Let's see. If we, let us see if we can do this. Am I making things complicated for you guys? I hope not. I mean, the story is so complicated, so what we can do? You know, the story is very complicated. I'm trying just to find a map we can show in the screen. Give me a minute. All right. Maybe this map will work. Let us see how old this map here. Yeah, it's not bad. Let us see. All right. Yeah, for sure, this is an old map, but we can explain it still. Let us see. Let us see. Let us see. Let us see. Let me try to find a better map. All right, maybe this one. Okay, maybe we need to add the date. 2000, not 23, even 24. 23 is good. All right. Okay, let us see this one. Let me know if you will be able to see the map in a good way. All right. Is the map coming for you, right? Let me see in YouTube how you see it. All right. So here, you see the map with me here. The yellow area. Oh, we have to zoom out. How we can zoom out here? What is this? What we did? What? Where do we go? Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. All right. Let us try this without making it big. I don't know. For some reason, it's getting so big. Let me make it see smaller, 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 smaller. Okay. Let us see here. All right. Okay. I don't know. I'm trying my best. Sorry. So you see the yellow area. Do you see the yellow area in the map in the corner? All of this now is controlled by the Kurdish and the American. All this yellow area. This yellow area is full of oil and a lot of rich land for farming. The green area you see in the border with Turkey, this is a territory occupied by the Turkish occupation, by Erdogan and his gang, the Muslim Sunni gang, specifically the Muslim Brotherhood, which means Hamas. So the area, the green area in the top, all this area is controlled by the Turkish. It's part of Syria legally, but now it's controlled totally by the Turkish. If you see in the area where the color is red, maroon and like light red. This is the area where, right, all of it actually now, like this is a map here showing you in brown the area where ISIS used to be exist, but this is gone now. There's no ISIS. So all this area now is controlled by the Russian. So going back to the war, if the war happened, all those will be involved. So imagine what's going to happen. Kurdish, they have no choice but to support Israel. American, they will be involved too, because I am sure that Hezbollah in Iraq, they will attack all American bases. In fact, they did many places before, but in last, if you remember last time, the American, they hit really hard in the Shia militant, and since then they did not dare to attack again. Actually, Biden, he did an act of a man. I like what he did. Like finally he did something. He did something even better than Trump. Trump was a potato. Last, I think about 6 weeks ago or 2 months ago, the American, they hit a massive hit over the Shia, and they showed them that if you don't stop attacking us, we will make you shish kebab. Since then, the Shia, they stopped attacking any American base. But I assume if things go into war with Israel, those Shia terrorists, they will go inactive and they will try to disturb the American support to Israel. So going back now to the map here. So now let us look again what we have. We have a small tiny Israel, have more than 2 million Arab who hate Israel to death. They have a problem with Hamas. In the south border, they have Hezbollah. And Syria. In the east of them, they have Jordan, which a country can collapse anytime. And it's not for the benefit of the king of Jordan to collapse, because he is a very good dog. The king of Jordan, like he might make a speech against Israel, etc. But this guy is a puppy. He is the best dog ever you have. He's a Chihuahua. He bark a lot, but he never bite. He cannot bite, actually. He don't have teeth. I mean, the guy, he don't even have shoes. So, if the war is going to erupt between Iran and Israel, what the chance for who to win and who to lose? I assure you, Israel will never lose. Will never ever lose. For a very simple reason. They can wipe Iran in a few minutes. They can wipe any enemy. It doesn't matter how big. The Israelis, they have more than 100 nukes, old style, since 1971. So imagine what they have now. So all the enemy around them is nowhere close to be capable of having a war with Iran, with Israel. And in the same time, there's many countries, because they hate Iran to death, they are going to support Israel either under the carpet or above the carpet, including Saudi Arabia, Emirat, Bahrain, and even the Muslim Sunni in Syria. And for sure, Egypt will be happy to see Iran at war with Israel. So Iran don't have a friends. The only friends of Iran is the one who sucked their milk, and that is Putin. And Putin, he have no friends. Putin, he's just a milk guy. Like wherever the cow is, he go there. He see a cow in Ukraine, he want to milk Ukraine. He see milk in in Turkey, he want to milk Turkey. Whatever the milk is, he don't buy the cow. He milk the cow. Like this is what he did with the Armenian. He promised them protection, but he don't want to protect. He never protect them, and he will never do protect them. He want just their milk. He want their money. He want to control them. He want to control their land. He want to have base there, and that's it. Take the milk, don't bring the cow. So Iran cannot get support really from Russia. They can. I mean, the Russian now, they are not able to support anyone. in a massive war because they don't even have enough supply for their own war. And the Ukrainian, they are doing really great job when it's come to building their own supply. They, the Ukrainian are very smart people. They are not stupid. Those are not like a group of Middle Eastern. They don't know how to read and write. Those people, they have nukes before anyone have nukes. In fact, they made a big stupid mistake and they agree to give their nukes up when the Soviet Union collapsed. And USA and Russia, they sign an agreement that both they are going to protect Ukraine from any attack if they give up their nukes. And they did. Stupid move. So anyway, Iranian now, because they supply Russia with weapon, they have a new enemy. It's called Ukraine. And Ukraine and Israel right now, they are getting closer and more closer. Especially the Ukrainian president is a Jew and Israel is a Jew. So, I mean, it's normal to happen. Plus, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. That is what happens usually. So, Iran is in a very bad situation if they go at war. Who is going to be with them? Nobody. All the Muslims, Sunni, they spit at Iran. All of them, I assure you, even Hamas. All what Hamas they want from Iran is the money, training, but they will never love Iranian Shia. Never. Those are Sunni. So the war with Iran, I believe it is what Israel is trying to accomplish. They want the Iranian to make a mistake. The Iranian, always they've been careful. They attack Israel by letting their puppies like Hezbollah, Al-Houthi in Yemen, Hezbollah in Syria, but they never dare to shoot any bullet all the way from Iran to Israel. They will never dare. This is a big, big mistake because they knew what Israel is capable of. In fact, in the last 10 years, Israel did many attacks inside Iran, and the Iranian don't dare even to fart. Literally. The Israeli Mossad, if I say they killed more than 100 Iranian scientists, I will not be exaggerating. Inside Iran, the Israeli, they are watching carefully. Anyone who is an Iranian Shia, he go abroad, sent and sponsored by the government, not just someone going to study, no. Someone sent by the government to study nuclear. Anything can be dangerous. They have list of their names. They track them. They chase them. They find where they live. They know everything about them. And when it's time, they assassinate them. Because those are the one who will build the power for the enemy. So Iran, almost every few months, they lose one of their scientists. To the point they don't even dare to say we have a scientist, otherwise he might be killed. So Iranian, already they are being attacked hundreds of times by the Israeli, and yet they don't dare to respond. So when the Iranian now in the news, they say, Israel, get ready, your end is coming, we are preparing, and they put themselves in alarm. I laugh. Because where you been all this time before? Do you have nukes now? They don't. And even if they have nukes, even if the Iranian have nukes, they are no match. And their nukes will never be able to reach into Israel. The Israeli technology is way, 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 way higher than all the neighbor. Plus, sending missiles from 100 miles away is not the same of sending missiles from 2 kilometers away. If the Israeli are able to maybe hunt, let us say, the majority of the rockets of Hamas, and the rockets are very hard to hit, I mean, to take down, because those are like a bullet. The rocket is a bullet. It's not a missile. So if the Israeli can do that in a very short distance, in a second, in a count of seconds, they can take any far distance strategic missiles down easy. Will never even get close to Israel. So many they are asking about, is the war is coming? Like if you search right now in Google, Iran-Israel war, you will see all the news talking about how soon the war is going to happen. I say this is nothing but a play. The Iranians don't dare. And if they did do such a thing, that will be a golden opportunity to Israel. It's going to be fast. It's going to be very strong. And the Israeli will burn the butt of the mullahs of Iran. I believe Iranian mullahs are way smarter than getting into war with Israel. Israel might be small, might be tiny population, might be whatever you want to say, but Israel is nowhere close to be overcome by any enemy. I believe even if Israel, they go in war with China, they will win the war. China, not Iran. So, all what you see in the news, look, 2 hours ago, exclusive, US moves warship to defend Israel in the case of Iranian attack. For me, I believe this is all, it just, I don't think it is even real. I don't think the American, they think of a real threat. I say that if the Iranian will hit, they will not hit a target inside Israel. They will hit a ship owned by Israel. They will do terrorist attack against Jews somewhere, some country, like synagogue. But they will not dare to make an attack against Israel. So all the news here I see actually, I don't consider it anywhere close to be serious. Biden warned Iran against revenge attack on Israel. But here you ask yourself, okay, I mean, Biden, he is warning Iran. Why you are not warning Israel from not attack Iran? So obviously, Israel is a country you cannot touch. And I say, I warn Iran not to touch Israel, not because of Biden says so. I say to them, you are potatoes, you are no match. They will burn your butt. They will spank you. And I say, if the Iranian, they did such a mistake, that is a golden opportunity to Israel. So they can destroy all the war facility Iran accomplished in the last 30, 40 years of the mullah, terrorist government. So all the news here you see, they are talking about this war is coming. How Iran, look at the news here, right? By the way, NPR is the last one to take news for them, yeah. Iran Iran warns USA to stay away out of the fight. I mean, this is fun, isn't it? Listen carefully. We are the Iranian regime. Alhamdulillah. We warn you, okay? We warn you. Come on, potato. Come on. You don't even have food for your nation. Iranians are selling their kidney. Women, they do prostitution. Kids are sold in the mafia market for prostitution, for kidney business, for heart. They even, they kidnap people. They take their heart, they take their liver, they take their kidney, and they smuggle it overseas. All of this is under the eyes of the Iranian regime. In fact, I believe that the Iranian regime is involved in this. The country, they don't even have water. They are in drought. They have everything wrong. Electricity is bad. Water is bad. Jobs, there's no jobs. Money, there's no money. Yet they have money to support Hezbollah. Yet they have money to support Hamas. But they don't have money for... This is how the Soviet Union collapsed. Soviet Union, they spend a lot of money on countries abroad. The communist country in Czechoslovakia, the communist country, communist party in Cuba, Nicaragua. I mean, the money going all over, but the Soviet Union itself is bankrupt. There's no money. And this is how the Soviet Union collapsed. So when they speak about, like this is 1 hour ago, Iranian message was that if the US get involved after an Iranian attack on Israel, bases in the region will be attacked. So what? Do it. That will be a pleasant day for Israel. I mean, that will be additional mistake to do, because that will make the American join the war, and they will make you shish kebab anyway. So all of this is fart. It's a break wind. Iranian regime, they are well known of a breaking winds. Israel is attacking them for the last 20 years. They did not dare to shoot a bullet. They only ask their terrorist groups to say, it's not us. Those are Hezbollah, not us. Okay? Those are Hezbollah, Iraq, not us. It's not us. We did not do it. So because they knew their limitation, they knew how weak they are, they asked their puppies to do so. They don't dare to do it. So all what you see in the news saying there is war is coming. But I say to you, I don't think so, because Iran will never dare to go at war. They might try to do a terrorist attack against Israeli target, but not in Israel. Not in Israel. They might attack them like they did in many years ago in Buenos Aires, Argentina. They attack a synagogue, and I think they killed more than 200 Jews. So they will make an attack in any synagogue, like big place where Jews are, like, you know, they will not dare to do it in USA. I don't think so, but they will do it maybe in South America, somewhere where Iran will not pay a heavy price for their crime, which means the country will not go like a country where that country government cannot go after Iran. They are too far away. They have no impact on their economy, like as we said, Argentina. So they put a bomb in a synagogue. They killed 200 Jews. And what Argentina can do to Iran? The distance between them is massive. They are not neighbors, and there is nothing they can do. Nothing. So Iranian, they will never dare. And I believe if they did, that is the lucky day for Israel. But I don't think they are that stupid to do so. So all what you see here in this, like big news, Iran warn USA not to be involved, blah, 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 put themselves in alarm. I saw in the Israeli news, they are buying, like those walkie-talkie, so like in case of cell phone stop working, etc. So a lot of people, but this is normal. People, they do things. It's not the government, doing that. It's the people. People, like when Corona happened, people, they are fighting over toilet papers, right? People, they go panic, and they get worried. That's normal. But I believe strongly that Iran is the last one who can be, stupid to the point to go and attack Israel. So all what you see in the news now is talking about like 12 minutes ago, Israel-Hamas war in Gaza, live news update. You will notice that Iran actually is investing in Hamas, because one day when the war starts with Israel, Hamas, they can be their right hand, so they can hurt Israel. So Israel will not be comfortable to go at war with them. But look what happened now. Because of October 7, Hamas is nowhere to be able to do anything to Israel anymore. They can still have, let us say, they have numbers, they have members, they have a Kalashnikov, they have what they have, but still they can do nothing. And the Israeli now, what they will do, they will do what is called elective target or selective target. So they will keep hunting Hamas from the air. They will not even dare to walk in the street. Just yesterday, we heard, 2 days ago, they killed the 3 sons of the leaders of Hamas, Ismail Haniyeh. His 3 sons, they are Hamas member anyway. It's not like just his 3 sons. They are Hamas too. They killed his, all the family is gone. So the Israeli are hunting them. All days is over. Like Israeli, they made a big mistake. They were relaxing during the time previously. All those years, they thought, okay, the Hamas, they are getting money from Qatar, they are building villas, they are corrupt, they will not attack us, so they went to sleep. But what the stupid terrorists did, they walked up, the army of David. You know, when the giant, he went at war with the Israeli, and the giant, he is so proud of his size. Who are they, those Jews? Nobody. And then David, the teenage, the small, the short guy, he want to fight the giant. He took him with a rock. So I say to you, the enemy of Israel, the rock of Israel is still there. The rock of David is still in their hand, and you are no match. And you know, it's not a secret. Me, myself, for sure, I support Israel. In fact, if they allow me to join their army in case of war, I will be happy to do so. But sadly, I am supposedly an Arab, and I will not be considered as an asset for them. They can't trust me. I don't blame them, you know. But there's no question that we as a Christians, we should stand with Israel for many reasons. First, this is their land. Number two, those people, they believe on Jews first and Christians second. So if you think Israel is their hatred, no, you are no better. When I was a kid, they used to say Saturday first and Sunday next. I never understand what does that mean. I mean, okay, Friday is first too, you know. It turned to be what they are saying, the Sheikh is saying, we finish the Jews first and then we finish the Christians second. So if they were able to finish the Jews, it's your turn. One by one. And if they finish the Christian, then they will start to finish the Hindus. And if they finish the Hindus, they will start trying to finish the Buddhists until they dominate the whole earth. The Islamic satanic cult is not shy to say Islam will dominate the world. By sword, by word, by killing, by money, it doesn't matter how. By propaganda, by the stupid European, the white European, you know, stupid people who go and support Hamas. It doesn't matter how. The devil, he have many ways. So you as a Christian, if you are not a person who support Israel because you don't like Israel, I say to you, you better support Israel, because if you don't, you are a fool. The Israeli, in fact, they are fighting for you. This is your war, not only their war. I hope my message is so clear, and I hope you guys, you understand what I'm saying. And for sure, you don't have to agree with me, right? You will see in the chat, some people, they say, CP should stick to religion. This party, this is a pretty stupid at times. My friend, let me ask you something. I mean, how stupid donkey you are to come to listen to me if you don't like to listen to me talking about politics. Same, you idiot, you son of Muta. Don't you know that Islam is politics? Don't you know, you donkey, that Islam is nothing but politics? It's about dominating territory, controlling territory, making government of Islam. So you are a certified donkey. CP, you know, it's better for you to stick with politics, CP. That's with religion, CP. Well, Islam is politics. You are a donkey. Didn't you get it until now? I mean, where those people come from? The mushroom. Too much hashish. Don't you know what Islam is? Nothing but a government, a regime to control the population, to force them what to eat, what to dress, what to say, what not to say, what cartoon you can watch, what art you can do. This is Islam is not a religion. Islam is politics. And the donkey, you think that Islam is a religion because you are a stupid fool. CP, it's better for you to stick to religion. Don't come here again. I hope your wife, she did not see your point, you know, your what you just said. I mean, that will be really embarrassing. What kind of husband she have. Are you reading comment in Discord? I am not in Discord. I did not go in Discord because I'm not planning to take calls. So why want to go in Discord? Only stupid people think that Islam is a religion. Islam is a government. If there's no government, there's no Islam. No government, there's no Islam. Islam is not meant to be an idea of worshiping God. That's only stupid people, they should say so. But Islam is meant to be to control. You eat in Ramadan, we put you in jail. You drink wine, we lash you. Islam is a government. Islam is not a religion. The Muslim themselves, they call a land which is, the population is Muslim, but there is no Islamic government, they call it the land of fitna, which means the land of chaos, the land of trouble. This is not land of Islam yet. So Islam only exists when there is a government, like in Iran. In Iran, the Shia mullahs, they came, what they did, Iran used to be a very secular. Right away, they transform everything into religion. For Islam is not a religion, it is a government. So now the president of Iran is a sheikh. The one who chose the president is a sheikh. The one who hired the ambassador is a sheikh. And the ambassador is a sheikh. And then the stupid you says to me, stick with religion. Don't talk about politics. Foolish people are blind. And I always support Israel. And if I could, I will carry guns to join their army to defend this country. This is their land, and they hate them for no reason except they are Jews. As simple as that. You see those Arab, the Muslim Ottoman, they occupied them for centuries. They never complain. You see Egypt, the Albanian, they controlled them for more than 1,000 years. Foreign leaders, they never have a king as an Egyptian. Since the Pharaoh. They never have one. They never complain. He's a Muslim. When the one who occupied them is a Muslim, they don't complain. So it's not about occupation. And this is not an occupation. You know, this is the land of Israel. If you don't believe me, open your Bible. You claim to be a Christian, open your book and read it. Even when Moses went back to Israel, he is not taking the land of anyone. He is going back. The Israelis were going back home. This is their land they are taken from. They've been taken into slavery by the Egyptian. Even the stupid Quran, the book of the devil itself, witnessed that the land is the land of the Jews. Anyone who can think that anything happening in the Middle East, it can be separated from religion, that means you are stupid mental. Everything there is involved religion. Even the size of your window, like you know, I have a degree in law, right? So when you study law, they teach you things you cannot even believe in the Middle East. Like what is the size of the window? How high the fence can be? All of this is involved religion, like what you can see from the neighbor, what the neighbor can see from you. Building, fence, windows, street, light, curtain, anything is involved religion. The foolish ones only who they think this is about land and ethnic. Did you ask yourself why millions of people in Indonesia, they are striking for the sake of the Muslims in Gaza, but they did not strike for the sake of the Armenian? Because they are Christians. Armenians lost their land, the Azerbaijani, they kicked them out, a massive genocide. Did you see any stupid white, blue-eyed European striking in the street in Europe? None. Because they are a bunch of goats, controlled by the money of Qatar. How come you didn't see what happened to Armenia? Nobody see it? So I hope that people understand my message. As you see, this is the stupid Quran, and this is supposedly Allah telling Moses. You know, Muhammad is a person who hijacked religions. Muhammad have nothing to do with the God of the Jews or the God of the Christians. But this guy is the same as Obama. Obama, he go to Israel, he wear the hat of the Jews. He go to the Muslim countries, he say, Assalamu alaikum, I'm a Muslim. He go to the church of black people, he is a black African. He go to the white church, he is white, and his mother is white. He change his color as he wish. But we know that he is a Shia. He is a Shia and he support Iran. And he hate Israel. So, Muhammad is the same. He is like a lizard, the kind of a lizard who changed his color depending on the rock underneath of it. In this stage, Muhammad was trying to convince the Jews to believe him, to accept him. The Jews, they were smart to believe such a mule. So he told them, listen, let me tell you what Allah told me. Allah told me that Allah gave the land to Moses. This is the holy land assigned for you, assigned into you. Go and kill everybody there, the Quran in front of you. When the Jews, they said to Moses, we refuse to go there. There's people there, they are aggressive. We don't want to go there. Allah get angry from them, for they refused to kill the Palestinians. So he forbid them from entering the land for 40 years. If you don't mind, those who they are in the chat, don't put my name with other names. Put all the names you want, but don't put my name there. You are being silly. Do we have any Muhammadan don't agree with me? Anyone? Sure, Obama is a Shia, don't you know? All the support happened. The first thing Biden, he took from the list, less than 5 days after Biden became a president, what he did? He signed and command an executive order to take the Houthi terrorist group from the list of terrorism. Why Biden is so, I mean, you became just a president. He just became a president. This is the command of Obama. So the Houthi, they can buy weapon, they can import weapon, so they can treat it as a government, they can receive money, they can transfer money, they can do trade, they can do investment. This is why Biden want to do that. Because Obama is in the office. That was the command of Obama. Otherwise, this will be the last worry to anyone. I mean, you put Al-Houthi as a terrorist group, they are a terrorist group. I mean, if you look at the picture of this guy Al-Houthi, if you search his picture right now, what you will see, behind him it says death to America, death to Israel. In every picture. So why Biden, he want to take the Houthi group from the list of terrorism? Give me a reason. Because Biden is a puppy of Obama. And Obama says so. So he have to do so. If you look at the pictures of this guy, let me show you. Each time he go in TV, there is two frame behind him. This is the leader of the terrorist of Al-Houthi, which Biden, he left him from the terrorist list. The right sign in the right, it says in the green, the first in the top, Allahu Akbar. Allah is a fart. The second one, Al-Mautu li America, death to America. Let me zoom in. I will try to zoom in more. I hope you can see it better now. So the green, the first line in the right, Allahu Akbar, which means God is big. Allah is big, like he's not small. Big rat. Al-Mawt America, death to America. The second line in red, Al-Mawt Israel, death to Israel. The third line, Al-La'na al-Yahud, curse on the Jews. Look, what the heck? The last line in green, Al-Nasr al-Islam, victory to Islam. So why in the world the son of Mut'a Biden, he took this terrorist from the terrorist list? You tell me. Because Obama, he commanded him. So the Iranian regime, they can do business normally. They can use them to supply, to buy, to import, to export. Ban list what mean? You cannot use banks. No banks will dare to, to deal with you, because the American, they will make a penalty in the bank and they will forbid them to do business in USA. As simple as that. But Biden came to the office less than a few days after. The guy, he just became president. Right away, he made an executive order to lift all sanctions on the Houthi and to take them out from the terrorist list. And you should know better why somebody, in every picture behind him, it says, death to America, we take him out of the terrorist list. You tell me. There's a reason? Anyone think there's a good reason, guys? Why someone in every picture, every speech he make in TV, behind him there is a sign that says, death to America, we take him off from the terrorist list? You give me a reason. I mean, it's not, they are not hiding it. You have it behind them, death to America, death to Israel, and curse on the Jews. Look, this is their target in life. It's not like build farming. It's not, by the way, farming in Islam is haram. Muhammad, he says, the one who have farming tools, Allah will curse him. Allah will bring immunity on him. I mean, this guy supposedly is ruling a big territory of the Shia in Yemen, and he is killing the Sunni. Okay, so what is your target in life? Death to America. Okay, what next? Death to Israel. Okay, and the curse on the Jews. Okay. What? What the heck? So all the ideology is based on hatred. They have nothing. They are empty. They have nothing. They are drug dealers. They farm drugs. They eat drugs. By the way, if you see the soldiers of this guy, you will die laughing. If you see how they are, you want to see? You will notice that all his men, when the army, the soldiers, they have a big balloon in their face. You might wonder, what the heck is that? Why everybody have a balloon? Even inside the mosque. Let me see if I can show you some nice pictures so you can laugh with me. Look at this. This is beautiful. All right, let us show you here. I'm trying to find the page doesn't have commercial. The whole country is on drugs. Let us see. Oh boy. And they want to fight Israel. Not a single website does not have a commercial. All right. Okay, maybe this one will work. All right, take a look with me. When you look at them, you will see everybody he have a balloon in his mouth. You might ask yourself, what the heck is that? I mean, why they're like, maybe they have a tooth problem? No, this is hashish. The whole army of the Shia in Yemen, they are high. This is hashish, they chew. It's like a grass. It's called al-qat. Every single one of them, he have a balloon. Big balloon in his mouth. They cannot even talk without it. They cannot have sex without it. They cannot have a discussion without it. They have this big amount of this drugs in the front of them, and they chew in it like a goat. So those are going to fight Israel. Isn't it beautiful? Anyone want some? Is the picture clear for you or not clear? If you see this, you will think that the whole army have a tooth problems. No, you are wrong. Like, what happened to their teeth? Maybe there's infection in the whole army. Is it possible that the whole army have teeth issue? Is that really possible? You will see even when they sit to talk, like even they're civilian, doesn't matter. When they sit to talk, there is nothing except drugs. They chew it. Let me see if I can show you this. This guy, he looked like me when I was young. Is the picture clear? I think it's not clear enough. I cannot zoom it out. Let me see if I do this way. Okay, maybe now it's better. Do you see what inside his mouth? So those are the one who say death to America, death to Israel. This is your enemy. Deal with it. And then the stupid Biden and the stupid Obama and the stupid Western, they say to you, and they give you lectures about a human and human rights. Those people don't believe in a human right. They don't consider, they don't even treat each other as a human. Go and see how they slaughter each other with no mercy. Go see how they have sex with the children, how they kidnap each other. Anyway, I hope, guys, you have a good time with me today. And I think this picture I put for you at the end will make you sleep comfortable. And you will be able to see some nice, nice dream, relaxing time, like imagine now you are in heaven and you are chewing drugs, hashish in your mouth, and you are so high in the sky, and you are enjoying life. And death to America. We put drugs in our mouth. Death to America. Death to Israel. Okay, brother, but we have no jobs. We have nothing. You know, the country is collapsing. There's no street. There's no food. There's no water. There's no people don't take a shower. They don't even know what is shampoo. So what problem? No problem. As long we have caught هذه الفلوس الجلسة الجنجلوس. I'm speaking Yemeni by the way now. If anyone from Yemeni understand right away what I'm saying. So in the Yemeni accent, I'm saying the flus, which means the money, الجلسة الجن, it make the genie sit down. Like the genie supposedly he keep jumping. So those people, they worship two things: money and drugs. They cannot live without drugs. And weapon is everywhere. Bloodshed is everywhere. What you can say. You talk with me for a minute. Okay, if I go later in Discord, you can talk to me. I cannot talk to you right now. I mean, I'm just in YouTube. I am not in Discord. Later, if I go in Discord, you can join me. And you know, if Sheikh Uthman, he can't talk to me, but he wants you a moderator, I accept Sheikh Uthman to be the moderator himself. Why we need you? Let him dare to come. What moderator? He is the moderator. Here we go. I hired him. I will pay him an hour. Like how many kilos he want? A moderator. Why he need a moderator? Is he afraid to be beaten? You know, when you have somebody between you and somebody, like you have a fight, and now you have somebody, I need somebody between us. Huh? So what is the fight? A moderator is only if you want to have a protector. Is he a girl afraid from something will happen to him? How come I don't care for moderator? Potato. All right. So guys, don't forget to subscribe. And if already you subscribe, don't forget to unsubscribe. Because this is how it's fun. Remember, it's a drugs time. Subscribe, unsubscribe, subscribe. This to America. Subscribe, unsubscribe. This to Israel. Subscribe, and brother Fitter. He is speaking again. Yemen is Shia Muslim Sunni. Zakir Naik, you are a Muslim Sunni. Those are Shia. What Muslim brother? You hate each other to death. You kill each other every day. Get some breath. We Muslim, we kill each other for fun. None of your business. But they kiss each other for fun. You are even kissing the ass of the Jews to support you. This is what happened to Emirates. This is what happened to Bahrain. This is what happened to Saudi Arabia. You want the support of the Jews. Look how you are miserable, Zakir Naik. Get some breath. Respect yourself. First of all, we did not kiss the ass of the Jews. We kissed their shoes. You kiss their shoes, not their ass. It doesn't make any difference. It make a big difference. Then I'm going to report you to the police. Like, what police? I'm just saying the truth. Okay, you did not kiss the ass of the Jews, you kissed their shoes. What a difference. Kiss and prince. If you kiss the ass of a dude, that's involved in anus. And this is haram. But kissing the suit is legal. Okay, I got the point now. All right. Take the disgusting picture down. Don't you see the number of people coming here is getting bigger and bigger? What are you talking about? It turned to be in YouTube, either in order to get your channel popular, either you put a picture of a woman showing her ass, or a guy taking drugs. Like, don't you see? Like you type the word off a grid, what do you see? A naked woman taking shower in the backyard. A woman, she is planting a tree with no panty. Christian Prince, he have 1,300 people watching. A woman wearing short, planting a flower. She have 2 million view in 1 week. Akari, what's wrong with you? Maybe this is what we are missing. Drugs. Because people are pervert. Either they want drugs and go high, or drink alcohol, smoke cigarette, and take hashish. Value is zero. Ethic is gone. This is what they want. Unbelievable. Please come back later. Are you firing me for now? This guy, he missed me already. He says, come back later. But I did not go yet. What? Hold on. Like, leave now, come back later. All right. All right. Anyway, I hope you did you understand what I'm trying to say to you here about politics and war. So for me, I don't think Iran will dare to attack Israel. I believe they are, even they are so stupid, but they are smarter than doing such a mistake. If they attack, they will do attack a ship somewhere, a synagogue somewhere. They will never dare to do a direct attack on Israel. You will see. However, I hope I'm wrong, because that will open the door to Israel to wipe the floor with them. But I think still I am right. They will never dare to do so. So I want to say thank you guys for... Oh, this is our friend Philip. Philip Damon just wanted to say thank you. All right. My friend Philip, he had a surgery, and the one we asked you to pray for, looked like he is back on the chat and he's doing good. So thank God for everything. Happy for you, my brother. All right, guys. Could you explain about Palestinian? Yeah, we did already many times, my friend. We just did again. So anyway, guys, it's time to go. Don't forget to subscribe. And after you finish the video, don't forget to unsubscribe, because YouTube, anyway, they will put my videos in the shadow. Always they do. You will notice that I have 1,000 likes as an example, but I have 200 views. I mean, things happen, brother. Things happen. I mean, the guy, he have 1,000 likes and 200 views. Is that how they can give a like without clicking at the video? In YouTube, things can happen. I mean, if Joe Biden became a president, everything is possible. Look what we have. We have Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, who laugh for no reason, even in the funeral. Can we ask you about Gaza? Look what you are laughing, because it's funny. Kamala Harris became a vice president. Unbelievable. You know, when people they speak about the end of time, I say to them, "Shut up." But if you wanna count the end of the time sign, look what we have in the White House. I mean, people lose their mind. Look who is the vice president. I mean, thank God we did not go in war real time. I mean, those people, they are the most dumb and stupid people in the world. They are the one control the country. Look who is your senators. Look who is your congressman. What her name? This woman from Puerto Rico. She want to kill all the cows because they are farting. Look, what the heck? She joined the Shia. The Shia, they say that to America. This woman, she want to kill all the cows. They are causing global warming. The cats, the cows are causing a global warming. Okay, what we eat? Chicken. So I don't know. I don't know what to say, honestly. I mean, stupidity is amazing. This is my statement. I have copyright of, nobody ever heard saying, nobody ever said that, right? Stupidity is amazing. I say that. And we are in a world run, controlled by stupid. The most stupid people, they are in charge. So be vigilant, for the stupid ones can destroy your life. We might be laughing, but the consequence of having stupid leaders is massive. Thank you very much for being here. This is your brother Christian Prince, who was serving you humbly for today. Until we see you soon again, God is good, so is Jesus. And if the Lord is with me, who could be against me? Thank you.